Obviously, Saxo Bank, they burned some matches today. Garmin, not as much. How much does Bradley Wiggins concern you as a GC threat?
He's definitely surprising me every day more and more. I mean, if you would have said, before the tour, name 5 names or 10 candidates to be in the top 5, I would never have named Bradley Wiggins. But he's riding very strong, and he doesn't seem like he's in trouble. So he's there, and he's definitely. I think for the moment he's our strongest opponent. He's a strong time trialist, and he's in great shape. So 40 kilometers time trial, or close to 40 kilometers time trial. It's I think we'll have to try to take some more time on him to be safe. But in case at the time trial he comes back or he gets close, there's always the Ventoux where we can still try to take some time on him. Well, it was obvious once they started on the. Already in the beginning they had Cancellara and Voigt in the breakaway. So when we saw that, we kind of figured out what their plan was, which was two strong guys in the front and then try to attack from behind and have at least 4 riders together. And on the start of the last climb, obviously we saw that they started to make a fast tempo, and it was clear that it was not to catch the breakaway, but to launch an attack. And when that happened, I had told them, when I saw on TV that Nicky Sørensen started to pull, and then Chris Sørensen was going very fast, that they just had to be ready for the attack of the 2 Schlecks. I think, once they did that, there was a little selection first. And Alberto and Andreas were there immediately, and then afterwards Lance came by himself. So it felt like it was pretty much under control. Well, I think Lance has calculated. I didn't speak to him yet after the stage, but we decided that the best way for him would be not to respond to the accelerations and ride a little bit like Sastre does. Find his own tempo first, and once that first acceleration is over, then see how far you can go and judge what the difference is, and I think that's what he did. Once he saw that he was in a comfortable pace and that the first group was not far away, then he attacked, and he came back pretty fast to that first group. So that was good to see. It was good to see, and with these 3 guys in the front, it's a good feeling in the mountains. That you have a strong presence in the lead group, and we know that there's going to be a lot of attacks, but still, the effort it takes to attack, you always pay. And so as long as we can have our team together and keep that pace and that train, I feel quite good about the situation. Well, I think today was an ideal stage, and obviously they had a plan, because they had sent already their strong guys, Cancellara and Voigt, in the breakaway. So from the moment we saw that, we knew what was going to happen. And a plan doesn't always go as you think it will go. Cancellara couldn't stay with that group on the first climb, and then but Voigt was there. And when I saw that Voigt was coming back bit by bit, we knew that an attack was coming from the Schleck brothers. And when it happened, our guys responded pretty well. Alberto and Kluden were there immediately, and then afterwards Lance came back by himself. So it felt. There's never been a moment that we were really. We didn't have to worry about the breakaway, because that felt like the first guy was on 6 minutes or 5 minutes 30 or something. So that was good. So it's a good day. I'm happy with the outcome.